Hey everybody, it's Greg Rice. We're here in the Bucket, Pawtucket, Rhode Island. And today the theme of today's video is don't be afraid. Don't be afraid to raise the rent on your tenants. And now I preface this. Okay, I'm not the big bad wolf. I preface this by saying we don't want anybody homeless. We don't want anybody living above their means, living just to pay their rent and not having any money left over or paycheck to paycheck. But the bottom line is, you're running a business. These rental properties are a business. And the government is to be providing a safety net for society. And they do so via Section 8 and many other countless subsidized housing programs. And on top of that, now add rental relief monies into the equation. So the government is providing that safety net. You, in your good conscience, don't want anybody to fall into that net. But it's not your responsibility to worry about that. It's your responsibility to worry about paying your taxes, your insurance, your mortgage, your water, your sewer, your property manager. Paying all of those things that keep your property moving forward and stimulating your local economy. Because all those dollars that you put forward are paying for jobs. They're paying for your teachers, your firemen, your police officers. Okay, so if rental property owners stop paying their bills, the economy comes to a screeching halt. So try to balance the line of consideration for your tenants and their safety net, but also maximizing the risk and the liability that you chose to take on via this property. So for example, we just took over a few $700 rents I saw on a 2-bedroom, double parlor. I mean, those days are over. I'm sorry, those days are over. I remember 2 beds, $895. I was on the east side of Providence in 2012, 10 years ago. Johnson and Wales, Jay Woo, and me and my roommate, we each paid $447.50. Beautiful. That same apartment though today is probably $1,800. So in 10 years, the rent went up 10% per year. It's 100% fold in a decade. So consider that. Not all apartments are that way or houses, but just a simple example here in Providence, it's happening. It's upon us. So if you have that same apartment at $700, maybe you bump that rent to $850, $900, $950. Who knows? You have a little bit of room. And tenants know and can expect that. They know what the going rates are. Their friends tell them, their family members, they see it online. People know what things are worth. So you might think, oh, I feel bad raising the rent $200, but really they're thinking about you laughing, saying, wow, I can't believe my rent's only $700. So don't be afraid to toe that line, okay? And I'm not condoning you jack somebody's rent up 50, 75, 100%. It's not a good thing. It's not sustainable. It's not fair. And you're likely going to end up with an eviction or a vacancy, which are your worst nightmares as owners. On top of this, also consider the amount of rental relief monies that are available. So if people are having trouble, the government's going to step in. They're going to pay all the past due rent and future rent, up to 18 months collectively. So that's huge. That can get somebody on their feet very quickly. That's a huge break. So that is an additional safety net that now exists that a year or 2 years ago didn't exist. So it just helps you sleep good at night. If you're like me, you want to sleep good at night, you can know that today's day and age there are many, many fail-safes. The government does not want you to fail, and they're going to do everything in their power to help you as a tenant and now as a landlord as well. So this business, though risky, has inherently become a little bit less risky in the face of such a crazy situation with the virus. It's instilled more fail-safes to help. So just keep that in mind, and also keep in mind when you hire a management company, people have said, oh, I can't afford you. But a simple $75 rent raise could cover our management fee for the month. So it's not something that you typically want to do and come in and bump all your tenants to pay for us. But if you have a low market rent and it's time for an increase, you could alleviate some of the costs of us as a manager. So just keep that in mind. That's something that I wanted to throw out there. And any other feedback that you may have, let us know in the comments section below. Once again, Greg Rice here in the bucket, your property managed.